You know, it really baffles me how so many people are conspiracy theorists, but yet they don't want to align their life right with God, right? So many people know about Freemasons, the occult, Jesuit order, um, Knights Templar, corrupt government, money hungry politicians. Everything's a scam. Everything's fake. Oh, they're lying about this. They're lying about that. But they're still so left field with what really matters. Are you? If anything, that should paint a picture that there's a real enemy out there who's trying to destroy you, who wants to deceive people, who wants to destroy households, right? Who wants to just get you and put you in prison, right? We know that prisons are scams. A lot of people go to jail way longer than they should, and for things that they shouldn't go. Many innocent people in there. Taxes on this, taxes on that. The list goes on. This sounds like a enemy to me, a big time enemy with a hatred that surpasses understanding. Because the devil, he's the opposite of God, right? God's love surpasses understanding, surpasses our ability to comprehend. Well, God showed me that the evil in this world surpasses what we can comprehend. You know, all the knowledge of what the enemy is doing and the different dynamics of how he operates and sets up his establishment and all that stuff, right? It says the Bible says, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. But what good is it to have all this knowledge if you're not right with God? Because you're not protected from it at the end of the day. Because deception goes deep. You know, the devil's plots and tactics to put you into bondage go so deep. Some people think, oh, I know what you're doing. And you rely on your knowledge. Now you're relying on your knowledge for salvation, right? But now he's got you puffed up in pride, the first sin. Or he's got you just distracting yourself because you don't want to be overwhelmed by it, right? And now he's got you making idols or making a covenant with another demon through a a witchcraft portal, like these phones, right? A black mirror, right? Like witches use. They got you making covenants with your eyes and feeding your flesh. Because it's obvious. No one has to tell you there's evil in the world, right? You're gonna see evil wherever you go. Because evil is a seed that they're feeding us from a young age. What people watch on TV, the music, right? Even when we eat, you know, it's parasites and all different types of things. Understanding God's grace and understanding God's will, right? Why he sent his son, right? He said he sent his son that he might give us an understanding of who he is. No knowledge, nothing's gonna save you. Not even your works. It's your faith with works. Faith without works is meaningless faith. I see this stuff all the time, but I don't obsess over it no more. There's no point. Because the enemy wants you to praise and glorify his wisdom and his ability to deceive and destroy people, right? More than he wants you to magnify God in your life. That's what keeps God's power at bay in your life, because you're too busy focusing on the glory of the enemy rather than the glory of God, who's greater.